Okay, guys, it's about to go down. The Schumann resonance is off the chart. Sorry, the resonance is off the chart. It's got DNA strands in it. It's hitting the firmament. If you don't know what that is, go brave it. Google it. I wouldn't Google it, though. I'd brave it. We've got the military on the streets. We have the electricians, trucks all over the street. We have water all over the street. Things are happening. Fighter jets in the air. On top of everything else, I can't even keep up with everything like I've said in my past videos. You need to pay attention. It is not for you to laugh at anymore. It is here. You may be in a city where it's more right-winged, to the left, that they have a better control on it than most people do because of the secrets that they know. And so it might be a little bit later with them. I don't know, but there's going to be a UFO invasion. Don't believe it. Just be aware, be prepared, and most of all, ask God to save you if you are not already. If you had no want of God before, you want Him now.
When it started, it spiked right off the charts. The charts here ending at 105 hertz. Look at the geophone up here get hit hard. There's no telling what has caused this. Nothing like thunder and lightning would cause something like this. The Schumann resonance was never measured over about 37 hertz until 2019. Those stronger impacts being attributed to lightning in the area of those modeling stations. We will take a look at the weather around this modeling station, although this does not appear to be lightning. Lightning actually looks more like this here that you see from 10 UTC time to 12.
We are getting some DNA upgrades right now. There is no way you're not feeling this. This is the Schumann resonance right now. This is the vibrational frequency of the earth. We are all vibrational frequency and we are being affected by this. Normally it is just blue. Every once in a while we will get this huge spike of a blackout and it's like we're timeline jumping. Leading up to this, I was seeing non-stop angel numbers everywhere that I looked, and now this is turned into sacred geometry. We are at a power level of 185. This is the normal line that it is at. It went right here, blacked out. You can see it spiked. They deleted the data, then it dropped back down, and then it jumped right back up. Normally it's just completely random. It'll have a spike every once in a while. I have never seen it do anything like this. It is creating these DNA looking strands, and we have been going through this since last night. So if you are feeling this, you need to go get your feet on the ground, drink a lot of water, and stay hydrated, because
Military in air, on land, on sea, right now.
These are the places that people commented that said they had something going on in their area. I have a hard time believing that this is just a training exercise in all these areas. It's quite a large list. Seems like a large list to me. I don't know. Maybe you won't think it's so large. Maybe somebody with military experience on here will be able to comment and say, hey, nope, that's normal. I find it unusual. Here's the list. San Diego, Michigan, Bakersfield, California, South Jersey, St. Louis, North Dakota, Philly, New York City, Yosemite, California, Idaho Falls, Vermont, Illinois, Indiana. There's a lot going on in Canada supposedly, also from people commenting. Elec, San Fran, Ohio, Utah, Jacksonville, Florida, New Mexico, Boston, Massachusetts, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Chicago, Illinois, Colorado, Kansas City, Missouri, New Orleans, Virginia, Miami, Florida. Several people from from Florida commenting. All these people mentioning they have some kind of this. What you saw behind me a little bit ago was actually in Mexico. Large military presence in Mexico.
Look at this. I just spoke to this guy. He's telling me they're getting ready for some serious power outages. Possibly EMP blast. I said that to him. He goes, anything's possible these days. But they're getting ready for a huge storm that's rolling up in here. He said they've been out here all night and they're just waiting. They got trucks set up on every street now. So, yep. They know something's coming. Yep.
Their shit is underground. Their server.
Look, they're even over here. This is Verizon right here. He just said that they're getting ready. That was the electric company over there. I don't know what they're getting ready for, but they're getting ready for something big.
Wouldn't take much to throw the entire country into darkness.
The grid is a sprawling target. There are actually 3 in the U.S., the Eastern, Western, and Texas has its own. Most of us rarely notice substations. There are 55,000 across the country, each housing transformers, the workhorses of the grid. Inside these massive metal boxes, electricity is converted to higher or lower voltages. Should a transformer explode, like this one in Manhattan during Superstorm Sandy, the system is designed to trigger a localized grid-preserving blackout. But if several sections of the grid go down at the same time, the shutdowns can cascade like dominoes. That's what set off the Great Northeast Blackout in 2003, leaving 45 million Americans without power.
Medicine? I'll get us something to eat. I'll meet you back here.
Just keep going. Back.
Martial Law, Part 5.
Behind the scenes, we now, in the last months, have a source who is very credible. At the time, I wasn't sure they were credible. I'm very skeptical on people who say that they have stuff or know stuff, etc. And so, over time, this person had done some stuff for us that made it seem more credible and kind of proved it out. They are involved in some 3-letter agencies, very high up. Some of the ones, I'm not going to say them now because I don't want to out anybody. But did some work for us that really proved out they knew what they were talking about. So fast forward to today. And they've been giving us little breadcrumbs along the way, not to keep us from it, but just to kind of let us know things are going in the direction that we've talked about for a couple of years. So today I get a text from this person and said, hey, I need to brief you on something. Should take like 5 minutes. So I was getting ready to drive. So I'm like, okay, real quick, what's up? I had like 5 to 10 minutes. This was the message given to me, which I have been given permission to give to you guys. Now, since this has occurred, this has been triple plus confirmed to me by other sources as well. But the first source came from this person who received emails from internal department heads, I believe, within government, I guess you could say. And this is the message. There are currently 250, roughly, I believe is the number, cities in the world, including America, of course, who are being held ransom in cyber attack fashion right now. One just happened a couple days ago. They cleaned it up. But right now, globally, I'm told imminently. Now, when I say imminently, I don't have an exact number for you, but it could be 5 minutes from now. It could be 48 hours from now. It could be a week or 2 weeks from now. It's not going to be like 6 months from now. That's what I was told. Like imminent. Also, that something like this could pop off on a weekend because they know that people aren't technically prepared. Now, keep in mind, the 21st, next week, summer solstice. We're talking cyber attacks across cities that would potentially shut cities down. An attack potentially on the infrastructure of America / and the financial system. It could lead into a lockdown situation, which could also lead to a soft martial law. And this was not like they didn't say, hey, this could happen, this is what I think. This is not a prediction. I'm told this is what's going to happen. I'm also told to make sure your family is protected. Now, a lot of you I know are going to put in the comments, what does this mean? Give me details. What do you mean protected? This is all I can give you. This is what I was given. So what is that? Have phones ready, have food ready, all the stuff we've talked about for the last couple of years. What was also said was everything that you've been hearing about and planning for the last couple of years that we knew or thought was going to come to fruition. This is it. This is not a joke. He also said this is not a test. This is real. And I'm not saying that I don't want to stoke fear. I'm not trying to get clickbait. I received a call. I immediately talked to my people around me. I immediately called my wife, called friends. I called Scott McKay, calling other friends, and letting them know what is happening. This could look like a war on our infrastructure. They will hold our cities, again, ransom. Do not be surprised, and I don't know how this would occur, or if it will occur. I don't know the intensity of this. You might have problems with money. You might have problems with paying for stuff. You might have full-on lockdowns and blackouts in your neighborhoods and cities. I don't know. I wish I could give you more details of it, but this is the general what's happening. As I get more information, I'll let you know. And by the way, again, I was told this early. Within an hour or so after I was told this personally, I had it confirmed by another source outside of that, who again, I'm not going to say. And then there are other sources online that within the last hour, so this has all happened over the last few hours. Other sources online who have also indicated that absolutely we are going to be under a major cyber attack. Whether planned or not, I don't know. But Americans, he said, if you're ready for this, it'll look crazy. He said the normies who have no idea what's going on right now will have no idea what to do. So if you see panic, if you see craziness, if you see chaos, just be someone who can, act normal or bring sanity to situations. So again, I might be forgetting some stuff that he told me, but that works for now. I'll do my best if I get more information to let you know. If I can think of anything else he told me that I'm forgetting right now, I'll of course let you know. And we'll go from there. So do me a favor, stay protected. This is going to get rough, most likely. Again, it could be as you're watching this video, and it could be a couple weeks from now. It's happening though. It's not something that's being pushed off in the distance. It's occurring. And again, summer solstice next week. Remember, it'll be a hot summer. Stay safe. Let us know if you need any help out there. And I'll talk to you as soon as I can. Have a great one, guys.
And the fourth angel sounded, and the third part of the sun was smitten, and the third part of the moon, and the third part of the stars, so as the third part of them was darkened, and the day shone not for a third part of it, and the night likewise.